Hello. In this video, I will explain how to extract profile of my water transmission line. And first, I want to explain the work package 3 and work package 2 before the 3. In work package 2, we have installed the digital elevation model of our field, in our case Meram, which is a district of Konya. So in our project, we need to supply water from Altınapa Dam to Meram, as you can see on the map. And before in work package 2, we have installed the digital elevation model of our area. So in our first video, I have downloaded just one map because it just contains just this field. However, I have downloaded another digital elevation model and merged them together, and finally I've got this digital elevation file layer, and it contains all the area of our project. So in our work package 3, we need the profile tool, profile of our water transmission line. So to find that, we will use a terrain profile plugin of QGIS, and if I plug it in, we can click and start doing that. Also, we can see the road or our pipelines in map. So how can I draw this profile of our water transmission line? And in first question, I want to answer, why do I need this? Because for example, if I drew a water transmission line of our project, it starts from Meram. It starts from Altınapa Dam. So if I click randomly, just randomly, to our water treatment plant, as you can see, and if I double click that, it will finish our water transmission line. As you can see from the below, it gives the profile of our desired line. But if we use the Darcy-Weisbach equations, and if you know that our water has lost its energy, and maybe our water cannot pass through this distance, because water goes from this lower altitude, and at some point water has to climb this peak point, and after that the water goes with the forced gravity. So it's a key point that we need this profile tool, and in our work package 3, we will get 4 different alternatives, and at the end we will select just one of them. So first of all, I want to give a brief explanation to how to draw this water transmission line. So our project starts from here, Altınapa Dam, and if I click the starting point, and if I go, for example, the path of go through on the path of the highway, which is which is a highway between Isparta and Konya. So if I click that, as you can see, it will take a little while. So our water treatment plant is here. So I click. So at the end I'll double click, and as you can see, this is the profile of my water transmission line, and in our project, in our work package 3, it is one of our group's alternative route. So in the x-axis, it will give the horizontal coordinates, and as you can see in this route, our horizontal distance is around. So if I click around 14 and 1400 kilometers, 14 kilometers exactly, 14 and a half, I suppose, and the maximum altitude is around 146. 100 and no. What is that? Our scale is 1:1, I think. 1460 meters. So our starting point is 1250, and as you can see, we are dealing with this first peak distance. So it is around 200 meters, I think. Yeah. And this is the example to how to draw a water transmission line of QGIS. And in case of our project, we have selected 4 different alternatives and plotted their profile in a Word document. So if I come here, so in the beginning, or just 2 or 3 minutes later, I have shown this alternative. It follows the path of the highway of Isparta and Konya. So why did we draw this? Because in water transmission line projects, generally the pipelines go beneath the highway generally. So it's a basic example if the water transmission line goes through all the highway. So as you can see, the soil water transmission line profile, you can see that, and alternative route 2, our water transmission line is not going from this road. And I forgot to mention that if I enable the digital elevation model of our map, and if I go properties and select contours, now if I okay, so these layers are became transparent, and this contour maps shows the elevations clearly, and we can draw our transmission line with seeing this original locations in on Google Hybrid Map. So if I go here and route second route, and again start from the Altınapadem, and we bypass this highway route, and we have decided that we should transfer this water transmission line in lower altitudes. So this is you can, if you can follow my cursor, this is higher altitude zone, so this is lower altitude. So our distance, our peak distance from the start will be slower at the end. However, the length of our project will be increased. So it's an engineering perspective at the end. If we choose this, we need a better pump, or maybe we need a pump, and in route second, we maybe at the end we don't need a pump. However, we need to order much more pipelines when we compare with route 1. So it's an optimizing process, and we have demonstrated 4 different alternatives, and at the end we have selected the route number 3, because our peak distance from the beginning is considerably very low. Again, 1,400 minus 1,250 is like 150 maximum altitude difference, and it's bigger, around 200, 150, and it's like 50, our peak distance maybe 50, and this is higher. So at the end we have selected route 3, because in this case we don't need a pump, because the water goes through with just gravity. And in route 4 again we have much more altitude difference, and our horizontal length is considerably not much worse. And this is it. So we have decided that we have to select the route number 3. Thanks for listening.